The exhibition came about as a result of attending a funeral of one of our brothers who passed away a couple of years ago. And we've always been a group that gets together socially, and we have reunions every so often. But we decided this time that in honor of those of us who've passed away, we should do something that is different. In other words, put something on display. One of our members, John Cardona, said he's also one of the contributors. Why don't we do an exhibition of the work that we've produced over the years? There's 5 who've contributed paintings. There's photographers like Ernest here. We've got an astronomer amongst us, his photographs are also very well worth going down to have a look at. Illustrated poems. We've got Richard Garcia, who's contributed the books that he's written. Some people are a bit reluctant to put their stuff. No, it's not good enough. No, compared with you, it's not about competition. It's not about comparison. It's just about. I think nostalgia comes into it a lot. We're
That's
all geezers,
precisely,
aren't we?
yeah. This is precisely what I wanted to put across, because a subject can make a good photograph. If that photograph is taken well, it can be stunning. That's not what I wanted to put across. My thoughts went back to the times when the frontier was closed and what we lived through. And I wanted to show photographs of Gibraltar, warts and all, not pretty pictures. And also within that, I tried to use from the old Pentexes that we used to use, the old horizontal focal plane shutters and vertical, right through to the newer digital and even the iPhone.
We lived through a period of time in our childhood where we were quite restricted in Gibraltar. It was a closed frontier situation, and there's work there that talks about that period. The work of Mike Lombard, where his diary accounts, which are there for people to read. So it was a difficult period, but I think it also bonded us a lot. And a lot of the work looks back at, like Ernest's work, looks back at that time. The fact that we were determined to do what I call the Great Escape and leave Gibraltar and study. That was one avenue. Other people emigrated. There was that determination to make something of yourself. And that, I think, is reflected in the work that you'll see